All right, everyone. Just want to give you guys a quick Bitcoin market update. So I did tell y'all from the last video that I see inverse head and shoulders pattern here. And yeah, Bitcoin popped out. And so, whatever. If you look at the bottom, let's say it's 75,000 to make the math easy. The top, let's say, is around 110,000 to make the math easy. So that's like $35,000. Okay. And if I add 35,000 to 110, that's about 145,000. I think Bitcoin, right now this is mid-July. I would imagine November or December will be the time to sell off. And so, let's see, we have July, halfway of July, August, September, October, November, December. So, we might be like 4.5 months to 5.5 months away from now where it'll be time to sell. Now, I'm all in altcoins. I'm not even in Bitcoin right now. But yeah, that's what I think. So far, everything's been playing out the way I, expected. And of course, on the way up from, 118,000, or actually right now it's $117,000. I imagine Bitcoin's going to go up to around 150, maybe more, 170, 80. I don't know. I'm just looking at time range. So I'm thinking maybe November, December at best, if it goes well, January. But for me, even when we're around mid-November, I will be selling off a good portion of my positions. Now, also, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what I'm doing, and I let y'all know why. And then on all the previous videos, I've been saying lately, you have a lot of countries just printing money. United States, President Trump, he finally got that big, beautiful bill passed. Well, people know that money's coming. And, Wall Street, or in this case, crypto world, the crypto industry, like Wall Street, thinks 6 months ahead. And so also all that money's being made or printed or whatever, digitally turned into fruition. And now that money, people with money are already buying into the Bitcoin industry. Not in crypto industry, I'm sorry, blockchain industry, because they know in a handful of months, that money, or 2-3 months, that money will be going into normal people's hands, and people will be using that money to invest in stocks, into cryptos. And so they're just front running it now. And when you front run it now, you're psychologically getting people to just get ready to put money into this market. And so that's what I see. And so that's why the next, around November, December, that's like 5-6 months from now, boom, or December or January longest. And then what happens is all that money that got printed and got into people's hands, well, they bought up all the cryptos, right? And they bought, they're buying into it in November, December, and that's when the big hands that are front running the prices, like right now from this jump to this jump, they're selling off, they're going to sell off on the new buyers. Kind of, that's like the psychological trick, right? And so, this isn't my first rodeo. I've been in this since 2017. So this is my third bull run. And yeah, I made a little bit on the second bull run. I got smashed the first time back in 2017. I got smashed. The whales just lit me up. But second time, not bad. This time, I'm even more prepared, right? And so that's what I'm seeing. Also, I expect the Feds to cut interest rates. Now, I'm not going to say they're going to cut it this month in July, but yeah, the feds are getting pressured into cutting interest rates. Okay. Um, and so, yeah, when you see interest rates get cut, once again, that's bullish on the market. That's going to make people feel like, there's going to be more money being printed because more people will want to borrow money and put it in spend it however they spend it, whether it's for business or whatever, or housing or something else. Also, people's interest rates payments will go down, so they'll feel like they have more money and they're going to want to use that extra money into the crypto market. And even if they don't cut it in July, obviously, they believe they'll cut it at least in September. And yeah, even with the tariffs, I think President Trump is gonna work it out with the major countries, like with Japan and South Korea and other countries in terms of tariffs, and that'll be good news, and that'll be also bullish for the market. And of course, this isn't like right now it's 117,000. It's just gonna go straight up to 150, 180,000 straight up. No, you're gonna have some down weeks and whatnot, but I can see this pattern. It looks good. The news that will be coming in the future with interest rates cuts, you got bills passed, you got money that's being printed. A lot of governments already approved of it. They're already doing it. So for the next 6 months, things look more bullish than bearish. And it actually goes very well with the regular Bitcoin cycle. So, yeah. That's just what I see, and that's how I'm planning my moves. So I think I'm gonna see more gains in altcoins than Bitcoin. So obviously right now I'm in all altcoins, and it looks good. And I haven't bought in some more altcoins. What was it yesterday, a couple of days ago? So everything looks good. I did say in a previous video that I did expect like Ethereum to move first. Or you might see the meme coins make a move first, but yeah, it looks like Ethereum is making this move, and I think the altcoins will follow. And then after that, I'll be looking at on the Bitcoin dominance chart when I will be more pressured into selling. So there you have it. That's pretty much it. That's what I see. Yeah. As always, just be spiritually healthy, mentally healthy, physically healthy, right? You want to surround yourself with the right people, work hard, yeah, you just want to work hard and be around positive people or like-minded people. And as always, I'm praying for all of you in Jesus Christ's name. Things are looking good. Also, before I've mentioned it so many times about gold and silver looks beautiful right now. Silver looks beautiful. If you were to see a silver chart, like a real long-term silver chart, silver looks like it has a beautiful cup and handle thing going on. I don't know if I could find it here. Okay, so like maybe, and I have silver. I have physical gold, physical silver. So let me go to all-time data. It doesn't show the 100-year. Okay, shoot. So I had the silver chart before where, like, if you look at the silver chart pattern for like over 100 years or something like that, it looks great. It looks great. Maybe it's this. And it looks like a huge, like, 100-year cup and handle pattern. So like silver 100-year chart. And so I expect silver to go ahead and reach around $45-50 pretty soon. It's already at $38. Maybe it'll happen within months or sooner. Ah, come on. Hold on. Oh no. Silver all history. Okay. And if I were to look at that chart, is a giant cup and handle, and if that is the case, yeah, look at this. Look at this chart. You have a huge cup and handle going on. And if you get that cup and handle, you know, and then it breaks above that 50 after the initial rejection, if it could break above that 50, gets a little pullback to test the 50 as support, and just it goes up, you know, you're going to see triple digit silver. Yeah, triple digit silver. And so for me, even though I have gold too, but I don't plan on selling, I'm going to really look at the silver to gold ratio when I am more pressured into selling silver. Rather I spend the money or I use it to buy some gold, or, you know, move it to another asset class. But yeah, there's that too. All right. God bless all of you in Jesus' name. Love y'all. Stay safe. Bye. Oh yeah, remember, I am not your financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I'm doing, and then I give you all reasons why, or I tell you what I think will happen. All right, bye.